And it's because I was like, hey, talk to your kid, tell her this stuff, so she doesn't think that you're someone, like a fucking Superman. Like, the same kind of stress happens to everyone. She needs to see it from the man she most admires and respects. And he's like, yeah, you got a point. So he sat down and he talked about it and everything. And then she had to, like, go do rehearsal for a play or whatever. And my wife took her. And while they're on the way, she was like, so what do you think about what your dad told you? And she's like,
don't hit the button just yet.
She's like, with the way that's all set up and everything, she's like, it sounds like, and she paused, she had to think about it for a second. She's like, that sounds like 5 pounds of asshole. And we fucking lost it. Like, what does that mean? What is 5 pounds of asshole? We're like, should she be in trouble? We're like, it's funny though. And she invented her own new colloquialism. Like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm like, I can imagine that nobody goes into a store and says, what do you need today? I need about 5 pounds worth of assholes. No, it's terrible. Nobody needs it. Nobody wants 5 pounds of asshole. It just stinks. It's just a thing nobody needs. And that girl, I looked at her, I was like, you alright, man. You're gonna make it. I was like, honey, you can't say that ever again. Not till you grow. I was like, I'm like, I don't think anyone's ever said that in the history of mankind. I was like, I'm gonna go tell the internet all about that, and we're gonna make that a thing. And social justice words are the equivalent of 5 pounds of asshole. Man, it's like 5 pounds of asshole. And this kid, man, she's so funny. She's a dork like the rest of us, right? Like, she's into the same kind of stuff as we are. Of her own choice and volition. I spent a lot of time talking to her and teaching stuff. Like, you guys would be so proud of me. Like, this past week and a half, it's all been comics.
Oh, nice.
All we've been talking about is comic stuff and adaptations of that. So we started off with stuff with 300. Because I was like, man, you gotta realize how little you were when 300 came out.
Right.
And of course I know it's rated R, but I was like, you can only see rated R movies if an adult is with you and can explain these things, and of course, make sure she's not gonna try to fuck you. I was like, well, here's why you're learning about 300. You're going to learn about that because this is based on an actual historical event, and we kind of covered the details of the Battle of Thermopylae and all that good shit. And then I was like, and now this is based on the graphic novel about that battle, and then we just, carry it all the way back. So she gets to have fun and get education at the same time. And we started with that, and then we just got her started on Watchmen, actually. And that's just fucking amazing. Like, I asked her, like, she was on spring break, I was like, hey, what happened? She's like, well, it was this dude, the comedian, sometimes known as Eddie Blake. I was like, go on. She's like, and apparently a comedian died in New York tonight. I'm like... I just fucking laughed to myself because I'm like, this is so cute. Like, she's just laying out and she's like, and there's a dude that got crazy powers, a big blue dude in Dr. Manhattan. Twice he called that. I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's talk about World War II.
And then let's talk about porn days.
Right, I had to get all of it there. Like, it had only occurred to me that our generation still remembers, like, the end of the Cold War era, and having nuclear drills and shit when you were in school.
Right in the dick.
Oh, low blow, man.
Sorry.
It was a trip. It was just to have to go over that, and so I had to explain, the Manhattan Project, and, the Doomsday Clock, because she didn't understand that reference in Watchmen at all, right? I mean, the kid was born after the year 2000, so there's a lot of cultural references that will be lost from her. So I had to sit down and take that time and just explain that. I was like, okay, you see the clock that keeps showing up in the comic? She's like, yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, that's a real thing that we use. And what you're reading is an alternate history of America, and it's just the idea of, okay, just these couple of things were different. Maybe we would have actually gotten legit to nuclear war. Damn, he punched you in your fucking dome. He hit you so hard, he knocked the highlights out of Venom's hair. Oh, that's awful. Jesus.
Your mind is.
Yep, Venom rules in full effect tonight. I get one good game.
Did you
and then
just
I'm
paint
out.
the moon rules on the side of my car? But no, that's it. So she's like getting all this rich cultural information and understanding where people do bad shit for sometimes good reasons. Like, I love that I can sit down, talk to her about the stuff we've been dealing with for the past 2 years without giving her the info, and she comes to the same conclusion as the rest of us. I did tell her dad, I was like, you know, if you ever feel like you don't know who to turn to, right? Like to talk about a problem, I was like, use your daughter as a barometer. He's like, I was like, here's the thing, kids are not wise. They're not stupid though. And if you give them a good chunk of information, they'll give you the straight on it. And I was like, and if your kid can see that something's wrong and solve it, like, you better get that taken care of. Kids are really good at that. It's just like, how many times you've heard about a kid running up and just telling some motherfucker, by the way, you look terrible. You ugly. They're like, oh, not good. The rest of us, we get trapped up on social graces and shit, right? But a kid will tell you for food that it's not good. They'll just tell you this is disgusting. You were like, you little son of a bitch, but you know what, Dan? Micro is really trying to bully the shit out of me, isn't he?
Oh my god. Real. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, he's starting his bullshit!
I would play a fighting game with keyboard and mouse. Especially when the Xbox One controller doesn't have, like, any first-party support.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's just an Elite controller.
Oh my god. Micro over there making me clench my butt again.
Wasted enough time on you. Sorry, old man.
Jesus,
Manners aren't really
man.
my
He's
thing.
like, clench your teeth. He's going in dry. Can't have that. I was like, no!
No, I'm not covering.
Selena, we're not doing it at all.
I'm not covering myself in lube.
I'm telling you, he's got them technical combos just locked the fuck up. I know, like, if I try and pull off a ground viper and it doesn't connect, he's gonna be there. And it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for it. That's why I get hit a lot when you don't do it. I'm trying to figure out how to counter your moves if you don't notice. Every single time you do one, I'm thinking of something else to do.
Like, he's gonna
The only thing is that Slayer doesn't have any, like, invincible hits. So I have to, like, time
Oh no,
things
he's got one invincible move. It's
his punch.
it's quarter circle back forward punch, and it's or no, that's unblockable.
Yeah. And that takes forever to come out.
Yeah.
Like, forever. To hit with it is amazing.
Here's what's tripping me the fuck up though, is that Zeta's playing on keyboard, and somehow he's actually performing. Like
Hey, doing pretty good.
that doesn't even make sense.
How do you think I'm so good at like transcribing live? I have good keyboard skills.
That's true.
Basically, right now he's playing Typing of the Dead, and he's beating us. He's just typing out words he sees on the screen.
That would be kind of awesome for a fighter.
I'm
though.
just typing out the names of the actual combos. It's like break the law, break the law. It's like, crap,
Fucking
I just
1,000
spelled it. I'm not doing it now.
Back that got salty. Did you just say quarter circle back punch?
I missed something here.
You supposed to be a zombie or something?
He wants
How many times I gotta kill you before it's
6236 or something.
Oh, I see it now.
Or Desu Desu punch. Anime notation after all.
Man, that kid is funny though. She a funny kid. 5 pounds of ass.
A backdash would be baka.
Shit! I thought I was gonna be able to link that together.
Oh god!
Wow, that
Damage! That damage! That was one thing. What's that thing called when you jump back and do the kick forward thing? The butt loop or something?
the riot stamp.
Riot stamp. Yeah, you stop
Oh.
jumping after doing the riot stamp on block. I noticed that.
He's reading me. Shut it the fuck down.
I thought to use jump special more, jump S more, whatever S is.
Slash.
Slash, jump slash more. I use a jump heavy slash too much
Yeah, me too.
because jump slash is my crossover, so I fucked that up a lot. Oh!
Oh no!
Got punched right in the bottoms of your New Balances. How come you couldn't have Nikes? Oh, I feel like a dick. New Balance. Like, man, you just got blasted right in the bottom of your British Knights.